Good morning, it's Gus with F3 Men here, and I am just getting out of my workout this morning, and this is post-workout ramblings. So, what I want to talk about this morning is something I've mentioned in my other videos already, but I don't think can be overstated enough. I may eat my energy bar a little bit because I just finished my workout and I didn't get to eat before my workout, so I'm kind of starving. So the topic we're going to talk about today is community and just how important community is to a successful weight loss lifestyle. So the biggest reason that I joined Rob's Big Losers through his radio is that I wanted a support community. And it's not that I didn't have support, because my wife is the greatest cheerleader ever and would always support me and, would always be the greatest support I needed. But it's, sometimes you want that support from either people you don't know or a personal trainer or a group of people. And that's really what I felt I needed, because I've done diets and I've lost weight before, so I know I could achieve the food level of it, not knowing that when I went into it that I would unravel all the psychology behind my food addiction. So that was unexpected, and helped me conquer something I didn't know really about myself before. But I knew I could lose weight in the food area, and I knew that I could work out. I mean, I've worked out before, I've joined other gyms, and working out's not big of a deal. The problem I've had is continuity and keeping up with it when I'm not accountable to anyone. So on those days I don't want to go work out, who's going to tell me I have to? I mean, my wife can tell me I have to, but only to a certain point. Sorry, I needed a bite. So with that being said, I joined RBL because I knew it would be a bigger community. We have more people holding each other accountable. It would just be a group thing. What I didn't know was just how close I would become with my teammates. I mean, they're like a second family to me. It's amazing. It's awesome. So community is one of, I think, the most important things to being successful at weight loss. And, what we did was I worked out very early. I sometimes wake up as early as 5 and get to the gym sometimes as early as 5:30, 5:45. But even the days I'm not there that early, I'm still there usually at latest like 6:30. And I work out. And honestly, I didn't see any of my teammates, because a lot of them would come in the afternoon or late morning. I had one teammate that I'd run into pretty frequently, but it was usually when I was about 75% done with my workout. And one of the hosts of the Christian radio station, his radio's morning show, Allison, also works out at our gym. I didn't see her much, but I saw her husband. He came in a lot of the times in the morning. A lot of times it was actually shortly right after I got there. So we got to know each other and saw each other a good bit. So what I wanted was, I wanted to see more of my teammates. And we saw each other once a week, because we had a group meeting Tuesday nights, and I saw a decent number of them. I mean, it just depended on work schedules and whatnot of how many of them I saw. But I wanted more, I wanted to have a full-on workout with them. And so during the program, we actually had personal training, which was awesome. And if you can afford personal training, definitely invest in that. It's one of the best things you can do for your health journey. And if you have a local YMCA, take a look at what they charge, because as far as other gyms or other personal trainers, I mean, it's not expensive. I mean, it's a great deal. Still a little pricey. I mean, I can't do it right now, but when I can, I'd love to, just because I gained so much from it. But we had a personal training session. Each person had one personal training session a week, and mine I did Wednesday mornings. usually at 6:30. And so what I did was, because we all kind of had that, I opened up my personal training to my teammates. And I said, hey, I never see you guys. I would really like to. How many of you would like to come and work out with me during my personal training session? And so my personal trainers, Kiara and Chelsea, I usually switched off one the other week, but Chelsea was my main personal trainer, and she was also the head of our team, our mentor and leader for Rob's Big Losers, and she's just amazing. But anyways, so yeah, I had Kiara or Chelsea, and I told them, hey, some of my teammates are going to work out with me, and they thought that was awesome. I think we got up to 5 or 6 people one time. I mean, we got a decent sized group that we actually needed to go into one of the big workout rooms and take up like the classrooms and use that to work out. But that became when I really saw my teammates, and I got really close with them, and we bonded. There's something about doing a workout together, and even though it's still really hard, you like want to push each other and you want to compete. Community, you can't, there's no way to replicate it, I mean, and it's hard to find another way to describe it except that it's a family. And, you're doing life together. If your church does life groups, I would say it's like a life group, because you're doing life together. You're on the specific journey together to lose weight or to get healthy or to just get fit. I mean, so we've all gotten really close. I'm looking to organize a hike for us here soon, after Owen's birthday. I don't know if I've mentioned on F3. So Owen is my son, and he's adorable. And I'll have to post a picture of him so you guys can see him. He's about to be 1 in, a week from today we're having his birthday party, but a week from tomorrow he'll be officially 1-year-old, and he's just the sweetest little thing. So, we have a private Facebook group for the my YMCA team, and so I stay on there, even though Rob's Big Losers is over. Or we called it RBL for short, so I may just call it RBL, but remember, RBL is Rob's Big Losers. Even though that technically is over, I'm still keeping in contact with them. We do roll calls where we say, what's the worst thing we ate this week? What's the best thing we ate this week? What kind of workouts are we doing? How active am I staying? Things that we can keep holding each other accountable. Because I think that's what a lot of people's fear was. Once RBL is over, am I going to be able to keep this up? On my own, or I'm gonna yo-yo. And I'm like, look, we're a family now. There's no reason, just because the official RBL program is over, we're not gonna stop being a family. We're not gonna stop holding each other accountable. And that's true wherever they work out, because during RBL, our Y membership was covered, which was like the biggest blessing ever. And while the Y is worth every single penny, honestly, if you can go to a Y, that's where you need to go. It's the best environment. It's so welcoming. It's just so many facilities. It's just amazing. But, for some people, it was a little out of our price range. I was blessed enough to be given a scholarship so that I can keep going. But, we have a couple of members who just, who couldn't for one reason or another. And so they're at other workout facilities, some of the less costly ones. But even then, I got a guest pass for one of my teammates who's at another fitness. And I said, hey, come work out with me Saturday. Me and Jason are going to work out. We'd love for you to be there. And so I'm trying to do it so that we have a weekly workout together. And right now that's Saturday mornings. That might change when summer hits and Jason doesn't have to take his kids to school and stuff, so to a day that's a little more easy for everyone, I'm not sure. But the important thing is that we're doing this together, and that we're continuing on this path together, because we're holding each other accountable, and it just makes it so much easier. And it's just, so find a group of friends, find a group of friends who will lose weight with you, or if not lose weight, to get fit with you. find friends who are already fit, you know, that are healthy and like working out, and say, hey, will you help me? Will you mentor me? Because I guarantee that, you know, your friends that work out and that are healthy and that love working out, they want to share that. It's one of those things where once you get it, you want to give it. You know, you want to give that enthusiasm for being healthy, and you want to help other people in your life get healthy. And so, you know, reach out to those friends that are the gym nuts and the gym fanatics and whatnot. I mean, you know, it's the most amazing feeling to have people to celebrate with your victories, and to have people be understanding and know what you're going through when you have slip-ups. But also, they're not going to be complacent. They're going to be like, all right, you slipped up, you know, it's okay. It wasn't, you know, it's not the end of the world, but let's go ahead and get back on track, and let's go work out tomorrow morning, you know? You ate a ton of cake last night because it was someone's birthday, or you went to the pizza buffet and ate way more than you should. Or me, for example, we had a volunteer meeting at our church last night. I ate pasta, and I don't normally... Before, I would say, yeah, I eat pasta all the time. But right now, I'm not normally eating pasta because it's heavier. It's a heavier carb. You know, it's... oh, it was so good. Oh, it was delicious. But I ate more than I normally would. And I realized that right afterwards. I was like, oh. And that's the thing about eating more than you should. You realize it right afterwards, and then you just feel gross. But then we went in together this morning, and we had an awesome workout. And this morning, we did a group workout that actually... Normally, we had a personal trainer. We didn't have one this morning, but I took a lot of components from what we've done with our personal trainer, and I incorporated that. So down below in the description, I'll go and put down what our workout was, and you can take a look, and you know, if it's something you want to try, you can try it out. And that's the other thing I really want to do with this is I want to post workouts. I'd love to post recipes, tips, motivation things. So just if you guys have any ideas or submissions or things that you would love for me to share with other people, please share them with me. If you have something that you think could help benefit other people, inbox that to me and on my blog, and I'd love to be able to post it, obviously with credit to whoever submitted it, and just, you know, living a healthy lifestyle. I think it's one big community, and another reason I wanted to do this blog was to expand my access into that community, because I feel the more access I have, the more access I can give to the people around me. So I guess 10 to 15 is going to be my average talk time on these ramblings, because that just seems to be where I'm at. But community, so important. Find a community, get plugged in, and, you know, good luck on your health journey, and, you know, I'll probably see you tomorrow. Alright, bye.